Now, class, let me blow your mind with something. Gladwell's second principle of epidemics is this: little changes can cause huge effects. But here's the problem: we humans are trained to think that small causes produce small effects and big causes produce big effects. That's how we live, right? If you want to show love, you speak loudly and passionately. If you are breaking bad news, you lower your voice and soften your word. We're socialized to expect proportion. That is, what you put in is what you get out. But epidemics, they don't play by that rule. Epidemic spreads. One person gets infected, then 2, then 4, then 8, then 16 until the whole system tips. Small cause, massive effect. Now let me give you some real-world example. In the 1970s, sociologists noticed something strange. When black families began moving into the white neighborhoods in the US, nothing happened at first. But the moment the black population crossed, say, 20%, the neighborhood tipped. Almost overnight, white families packed up and left. One tiny shift, boom, whole communities transformed. Or fake technology. Sharp released the first affordable fax machine in 1984. Sales were slow at first, 80,000 units. But by 1987, just 3 years later, enough people had them that suddenly everyone needed them. That year, 1 million fax machines sold. By 1889, 2 million more. Now that's tipping point. Same thing with cell phones in the 1990s. For years, only the rich or businessmen carries those big, heavy or bungee-sized phones. But once the tipping point came by 1998, suddenly everybody and their mother had one. Little cause, big explosion. Now here's where it gets even deeper. Sociologist John Crane studied neighborhoods and discovered another tipping point. If a community has enough role models, professionals, teachers, mentors, things stay stable. But when that number falls below 5%, everything collapses. Teenage pregnancies doubles, school dropout rate explodes, family disintegrates. A small shift in the number of role models created chaos overnight. Class, are you catching this? We assume that social problems grow slowly, little by little. But that's not how it works. Sometimes one tiny drop pushes the whole bucket over. That drop is the tipping point, and when it comes, changes isn't gradual, it is sudden, it is radical, it is certain. In fact, this idea is so radical, Gladwell now takes us to Baltimore to look at a syphilis epidemic, and from there he will introduce us to 3 fascinating kinds of people: Marvins, connectors, and salesmen. These people control how word of mouth spreads. But before we go there, I want you to sit with this thought. If little causes can cause massive changes, what tiny action in your own life, in your business, could be the match that sets the fire? So class, let's pause and sum up what we've seen so far. The tipping point. The tipping point is not just a book, it is not just a theory, it is the biography of an idea. The idea that change behaves like an epidemic. And this epidemic of change follows 3 principles we must never forget. 1, change is contagious. Just like yawning spreads, just like fashion spreads, just like crime spreads, one person does it, and before you know it, the whole room is infected. 2, little causes can have massive effects. A few kids wearing shoes no one wanted boom, international trend. A handful of professionals leaving a neighborhood, boom, social collapse. Small facts, small actions, big explosion.